Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Wendy. And it's a pleasure to be here. And hello, everyone. First, before I get started, I want to thank Wendy and Susan and Michael at the IT Metrics and Productivity Institute for inviting me to lead this discussion. And also special thanks to CAI for actually hosting this platform to allow people like us to be able to share and reach out to other project managers and program managers within organizations. Today's talk will focus on identifying 9 insights to help you become an ultra-successful project leader. And you will learn why some project managers are perceived as leaders, how they deal with challenges and issues, and how they achieve exceptional project results. We also will talk about what makes them such great leaders and what can you do to become an ultra-successful project leader yourself. And before we get started, I actually want to thank and reach out to everybody. I want to kind of learn a little more about our audience. I see that we have a great turnout. If you can actually use the chat window and kind of share where are you located, where in the world are you located, and I will just read out your what I'm seeing on the chat window. So if you can type in where you are located, we'll then share that with the audience. Pennsylvania, Bahamas, great, welcome. And Ottawa, great. Must be cold in Ottawa because it's certainly cold here in DC. Omaha, great. Welcome. Long Island, all right. Boise, Idaho, great. Maine, Southwestern Virginia, great. Well, thanks for sharing and welcome to all of you. And I hope that many of you are already recurring webcast attendees for ITMPI. I want to know how many of you are first timers. How many of you have actually, this is your first ITMPI webcast ever, and you actually learned about it and you're interested in this topic. How many of you are first timers? Can you just wave your hand or tell me if you're a first timer? Okay, I see a few that are saying, and the majority of you appear to be well seasoned participants of ITMPI webcast. So as I mentioned, it's a great venue. It's a pleasure to be here, and we're going to get started with our ongoing discussion. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be asking questions, and I know you guys are on listen-only mode, so I will ask you to actually share your thoughts and ideas via the chat window, and we will also have a Q&A portion at the end of this session so that you can actually ask questions, and as time permits, I will do my best to answer all of your questions regarding today's topic. So let's go ahead and get started. This entire presentation is going to be focused around answering this question: why are some project leaders better than others at delivering exceptional project results? And we're going to focus on the why, on the how, and the what of what makes ultra-successful project leaders within organizations. And one of the things that I wanted to ask you is, from your experience, leaders that you have worked with either currently or in the past, what are some of the traits, some of the qualities that actually makes them great leaders? If you can share anything that is about traits or personalities, qualities, how would you describe great leaders that you're working with right now or that you have worked with in the past? If you can just type in a phrase, would be great. And I see that many of you are already answering, saying great networking, great listener, great at empathizing. That's great. Anything else? There's usually multiple traits, and as you look across different types of studies and even publications that are talking about top traits or top qualities of great leaders, there usually is a common denominator of somewhere between 7 to 9 different traits and qualities. And they all include things like being able to empower others, being able to listen, and also be able to apply critical thinking at solving hard problems. And include everyone in the team because they understand that in order to execute on big, audacious goals and objectives, you really need to have a team, and it's teamwork in trying to solve some of the hardest problems that need to be solved. And so we're going to be focusing specifically at 9 different insights as to how, if you're an aspiring leader, how you can become an ultra successful leader as you start practicing and developing some of these skills to allow you to become an ultra successful leader. And the first thing is we talk about the difference between management and leadership. And I can't do any management presentations without actually quoting Peter Drucker. And this is a Peter Drucker quote on leadership. It states that management is doing things right. Leadership is doing the right things. And when you stop to think about this statement, you realize very quickly that whenever you're involved in any kind of project or working with any teams, both are needed in order to execute right on a project, on any project. You need to have a well-managed team, but also you need to have leaders within the team that can take ownership of things and key activities that need to be done, tasks that need to be prioritized, and that need to get accomplished in order to get to your objectives and your goals. And leadership is really about adding value to yourself in order to add value to others, including whatever teams you are actively involved in. And that causes you to become more valuable to others over time. So really, leadership is one of these things that you need to start looking at the person that you look at in the mirror every day. And as you start focusing on improving yourself, you're also focused on adding value to someone else that you're working with actively when you're working in teams. So what is project success? What really is when you're accomplishing exceptional results? What does that mean? And if you guys can share, some of the things that you used to consider are key to success within any project. If you can share that via chat, I'll pause here and then read some of your answers before I actually go into the actual definition of what I believe is project success. So I see that some of you are saying that team building is critical. Being on time, on budget, in scope, and have the right quality is also a must for project success. And thank you for sharing, by the way, those of you who are answering. And one of the things I wanted to say is project success really involves any of those things. It involves multiple things, but there involves specifically 7 different things that are key to project success. Number 1, you need to have a clear vision. And you need to have a way to have agreed upon goals and objectives, be able to inspire team members and other stakeholders as to what needs to get done and how to prioritize. And you need to have a mixture of leaders to accomplish all the key activities.
Hi there, hope you enjoyed that last clip. My name is Michael Malutis, and if you'd like to watch the full 60 minutes of that last webcast, while also gaining complete unlimited access to our entire library of IT learning, simply visit our subscribe page at greatpro.org/subscribe. Unlimited annual access is $199 per year, but if you use the coupon code LEARN2EARN, you can drop that membership fee to just $149. That's less than $13 per month for unlimited access to over 1,000 hours of on-demand career development, covering the entire spectrum of IT management best practices, including business analysis and requirements, software development, quality and testing, risk management, process improvement, project management, and even digital transformation. But your membership doesn't just give you unlimited access to our vast learning library. You also get free access to our mobile app, as well as direct access to our network of over 300 of the world's leading IT consultants, all of whom are dedicated to putting practical knowledge at your fingertips so that you can learn more and earn more. I hope you will join me in becoming a member of the Great IT Professional and advancing your career with us. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button above so that you get notified whenever we publish new free webcasts each week of the year. Thank you for your time and best wishes for your continued success.